This morning, police operatives arrest suspected cultists, armed robbers in Awka. Women enjoin to join politics to satisfy yearnings of Nigerians. Federal government flags off reconstruction of 125-kilometer roads, Benin-Asaba Expressway. Deportation of Venezuelans from U.S. begins after disputes. A very good morning to you. Welcome to our breakfast news this morning. Security has come to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember that security is everyone's business. And for us to have a livable and secure Anambra State, let us join forces with government in securing our states. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800 220-0008. My name is Ijoma Uche. Welcome again. March 2025, police operatives attached to the opposite division of intelligence-led patrol along the Obosi-Mpo Road arrested one Kosiso Okonkwo male, recovered one Beretta pistol. According to Police Public Relations Officer SP Tochukwu Ikenga, the suspect confessed to being a member of the Aye confraternity. In another operation, police operatives attached to B Division with some mobile policemen of 29 Squadron on stop and search by 9:20 p.m. along Enugu-Onitsha Expressway, Amansi, intercepted a tricycle with registration number BBG 767 HQ, driven by one Augustine Okafor, wearing army camouflage trousers. He said during interrogation, the suspect could not provide a satisfactory answer, which caused the operatives to search him and recover one Beretta pistol, 7 live ammunitions, cash of 15,600 naira only, substances suspected to be hard drugs and charms. Given the above, the Commissioner of Police, CP Ikoye Orutogo, directs the immediate transfer of the case to the Command Tactical Unit for a discreet investigation, and further notes that the Anambra Police operatives are more motivated and have been actively working to combat crime and ensure public safety in the state. A joint security team comprising the police, military, civil defense, AVG, Ichida, and Ihala, respectively, have secured the release of Reverend Father Stephen Echezona at Ihala. According to a press release signed by the Police Public Relations Officer SP Tochukwu Ikenga, the priest was returned unharmed. The release disclosed that the victim was abducted at a fuel station in Ichida, where a joint security force in an ensuring gun duel with the armed criminals operating in a white Lexus SUV without plate number, and the assailants abandoned the white Lexus in a bid to flee the scene due to the superior firepower of the joint security team. Fled the scene but held the Reverend Father hostage. The release noted that in a coordinated hot chase by the operatives, different security checkpoints and security operatives in the state were alerted, which resulted in the criminals abandoning the priest at Ihala and escaping through a nearby bush. The operatives also recovered a white Lexus vehicle. Meanwhile, the joint security team have taken over the scene in Ihala for possible arrest of the armed criminals and recovery of the Toyota Highlander belonging to the Reverend Father. Further developments will be communicated to the public. The alleged sexual harassment of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan by the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, has been described as very pathetic and disastrous, not only to the victim, but for the system. Speaking with Queen Anibogo in an interview, the member representing Anocha 1 constituency in the Anambra State House of Assembly, Honorable Nkechi Ogbuefi noted that the Senator Natasha issue is not enough to deter women from participating in politics, saying that such issue is an everyday occurrence, but an ability to manage the good, the bad, and the ugly is what makes one to be a leader.
She mentioned that empowerment of women is critical to enable them to participate in politics, saying that government can help in doing that through training programs, but women should not fold their hands, waiting for government alone to empower them when they can do so for themselves. Honorable Ogbuefi, who is the only female lawmaker in the current Anambra State House of Assembly, encouraged women to utilize their number, come out and join politics in order to give the masses the good leadership they are yearning for.
Because of Senator Natasha's issue is not a situation whereby you're saying that women should not come into politics. In everyday life, women are faced with harassment one way or the other. It's the ability for you to be able to manage yourself, okay? That's what makes you a leader. But you know the men, they don't even want women to come into politics. So it's just like it's far-fetched. It's like the horse passing through the eye of a needle. It's for the women to come out and empower themselves. You can't keep waiting for the government to do that for you.
Queen Anambra reporting for ABS News.
The federal government has flagged off the reconstruction of the 125-kilometer Benin-Asaba Expressway, a vital road corridor in the southern part of the country. The event was performed by the Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, on behalf of the President Bola Tinubu. In his address, the Minister of Works, Engineer David Umahi, disclosed the project's significance in enhancing transportation, economic growth, and regional integration. He highlighted the federal government's commitment to improving road infrastructure as a means of boosting national development and integration, noting that the partnership driving the project will enhance the safety and efficiency of travel while unlocking the economic potential of the region. A flight carrying 199 Venezuelans deported from the U.S. to their homeland has landed at Simon Bolivar Airport near Caracas. The deportation flight to Venezuela had ground to a halt weeks ago after Trump administration revoked a license, allowing Venezuela to export some of its oil to the U.S. despite the sanctions. The two governments, which have no diplomatic relationships, reached an agreement on resuming the flight as part of the Trump administration's plan to remove undocumented migrants. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro described the flight as a chance to rescue and free migrants from prisons in U.S. Now, sports. The Flying Eagles are heading to the third week of their closed campaign in Castina in preparation for this year's Under-20 AFCON in Ivory Coast. Coach Aliou Zubeiru's side have been in the Northwest States in the first phase of their final operations ahead of the tournament, which will be played from April 26 to May 18, while fixtures have also been released by CAF. Nigeria will commence their participation in the 2025 AFCON finals with a game against the Young Pharaohs of Egypt on Wednesday, April 30, at the 20,000 capacity Amado Gon Guliberi Stadium in Kogoko. After their opening game, the Flying Eagle next take on Morocco's Young Atlas Lions at the same venue, starting at 8 p.m. local time, 9 p.m. Nigeria time on Saturday, May 3. The Flying Eagles reached the quarterfinals of the last edition of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Argentina in 2023. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Top stories once more. Police operatives have arrested suspected cultists, armed robbers in Oka. Women have been enjoined to join politics to satisfy yearnings of Nigerians. Federal government has flagged off reconstruction of 125 kilometers Benin-Asaba Expressway. And finally, deportation of Venezuelans from U.S. has begun after disputes. Security is here to stay in Anambra. Remember that security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra state, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers: 5111 and 0800 2200008. That's our breakfast news this morning. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Sijama. Do have a good day. Oh gosh.